Hi, everyone. Today I wanted to talk about something I call the global guru myth. You've probably seen them, these big name coaches promising you the one secret formula to success for just $90. But what you actually get is 90 minutes of hype, testimonials, and a sales pitch for their next expensive offer. Very expensive offer. In this video, we're going to unpack the truth behind this coaching model, why it feels empty, why it keeps happening, and most importantly, why it doesn't work in our region. By the end of the session, you'll learn how to spot the hooks, decode the fluff, and protect your time, energy, and ambition from being sold back to you in a shiny package that doesn't work for you at all, right? So, you ready for this? Wonderful. So, who are we? Here's a little shameless pitch before presentation. So, we are TSGG, okay? And under TSGG, there is my brand name, Shaima Sayed, and I am the founder of TSGG and the creator of Rihla. It is a co-creation journey, and we'll talk more about it in a bit. And it is an Empower Shift program where I am your Empower Shift partner, right? And then under TSGG also, we have a brand called Ibda, and Ibda is a brand that handles corporate and educational training. And I handle some of these. I have other colleagues that we're going to have more names and more brands coming in under that. Right now, we have Riz that handles the educational program while I handle corporate, and I have another couple of colleagues that handle also more of corporate. So we give corporate training, educational training, and Power Shift partner under Rihla, educational EQ master classes. We have management consultancy and legal and compliance consultancy. So this is TSGG. Now, about me, I'm Shaima Sayed. I'm an attorney by profession and a business coach and trainer by passion. In addition to my degrees, which is I have a bachelor's in law and I have a master's in law. I have even a certificate from Harvard on mastery negotiation. I have 10x business coaching certification. And I've worked over 20 years with multinational companies that are headquartered in USA, Vietnam, Sweden, even local business companies, and even semi-government companies in Dubai here. So I'm currently an independent legal consultant also with a law firm called KLM Law in Abu Dhabi, and I have a collaboration with another firm called Clip, where I help create and design legal programs and certifications for ADGM and its clients. And I lead programs as project manager, and I'm also a senior faculty delivering material and classes in the various other programs. So what you get with me is legal, all right, my legal knowledge by qualification, by certification, my cultural background and understanding of the culture, the corporate culture, the regional culture, and the business. I have extremely high business acumen, being in various industries for over 20 years. So this nice mix of mine together makes my brand, Shaima Sayed, and that's what I bring to the table when you work with me. All right. So now let's talk about rihla. So what is rihla? Now in Arabic, it is an Arabic word and it means journey. Rihla means journey, right? And it is the journey I take with you, okay, to take you, to help you go to your next level of greatness. So this rihla is where I share my rihla, my experiences to help you, and then we draw out the map for your rihla, for your journey, and then together you and I, we will walk that path of your rihla to take you to the next level of greatness that you seek, that you aspire to reach. All right. So R is reflect. When you sign up with rihla, we're going to sit down and reflect what you have on the table with you right now. Okay, what is it, what experiences you bring, what education you bring, your background, your knowledge, your exposure, your character, your personality, everything. We sit and we reflect on what is on the table for you, what you already have, what is missing, where you want to go. We reflect on all the aspects of the things that are required for this journey. Like, when you go on a trip, you do a checklist. Do have if you're going hiking, because we have that logo, like it looks like we're hiking, you check if you have the water, you check if you have your compass, if your phone charger is with you, if you have a power bank, is your phone has the right apps. You do a checklist. You see what you have, what you don't have, you need to get. And that's what we do and reflect. And then we identify what is the next level of greatness that you want to go to. Some people, some professions want to go up the corporate ladder. They want the promotion. Some of them want it all the way up to the C-suite. Some want to be on their own independent business. The others just want to be known as subject matter experts. They're not interested in going up the ladder, but they want to be the spotlight. When you have a question in their field of expertise, their name is the first name that pops up in your mind. And that's what some people want. Others are in entry level. They just started a job. They want to excel in it. They want to showcase what they can or cannot do. And so it depends. Every person have their own journey. They have their own rihla. They have their own goals. And so in here, we identify what are your short-term goals, what are your mid-term goals, and what are your long-term goals. How do we pace them? What are our milestones? What steps do we need to do in each window in order to hit these milestones, and how do we get to the next level that we seek? Then we heal and harness. Now, what does that even mean? A lot of us, let's be honest, you come with baggage. You come with maybe doubts, or sort of restraints or obstacles or challenges, or morale. You could be low morale. You've tried for that promotion so many times and it's not working, or you've been seeking this project for some time and no one's giving it to you, and it creates this. Maybe you have negative energy. Maybe you are all awesome, but the environment you're in is so negative, it keeps putting you down. We're going to identify that, and then we come here and heal and harness, and we're going to heal all that's stopping you, all that is an obstacle to you, a struggle or a challenge. And then we harness your strengths. Everyone has strengths. Everyone has these big things that are their powers, their tools, their resources, that are either something they attained or within their own character. You may already be confident. You may already be a great speaker. You may already be an amazing time manager, or a great sort of natural leader. These are things that are inbuilt in you, or you gain them by experience. We need to harness them. We need to understand what are the strengths that we have, how we harness them, and then see what is blocking us, and we work through it and we go through it, right? And then we lead. We lead the way. We lead the journey that you need to take in order to get to your next level of greatness. And then we ascend to the next great level. So then, like I said, because it's a rihla, there will be the station. The station we are at right now is where we're going to reflect and identify. We're going to first anchor, sit together, reflect, identify what is needed for this path. So we're stopping at the station. You sign up with rihla, so you've arrived the station. You have come to the station and you have booked your ticket, and it's time to go on that journey. So at that station, we're going to sit together, pull out our map, take out our guide notebook, put in all the notes, understand what we have, what we don't have, what can we work with, etc. What do we need, what everything. We are at the station, we get that. And then we heal, harness, and lead, and that is our path. We start walking, we start healing, we start harnessing our strengths, we start leading the plan, the path, the whole idea that will take you to your next level. All right. And once you walk the path, of course, you arrive to your destination. And once you get to your destination, you ascend. You have come to your next level of greatness. And then it's a cycle. And then you want to define your next level of greatness. What do you want to work on? What is the next step you want to take? And the cycle goes on and on again, right? So this is what Rihla is about. And this is the path and journey that I take you on when you sign up with me, right? So today's topic, okay, are you ready? For today's, this is global gurus myth. It is a pain point with me, for me, and it has been something that's been annoying me for some time. So then basically, let me guess, you paid for exclusive access to a life-changing masterclass, right? I know I did. And only to find out you were sitting through a recycled motivation talk that's being streamlined live for free. You'll see these different names, and I've put this is a photo we found of all these big names. They always talk the same. They're a copy mirror of each other. All right. And and then you pay that $90 because hey, it's just $90. It's not such a big thing, right? And you pay, and then when you go online, you realize, oh, you know what? It's streaming live on YouTube or on Instagram or on TikTok, and you'd be like, what? And you pay, and like, what did I pay $90 for? I honestly, it happened to me 2 3 times. It has happened to me, and then I feel scammed. So you're not the only one. If you've gone through this, let's talk about how we got here to this point where this is what they do to us. They sell us the great success formula, right? So let's dive in. Okay. And warning, it can get brutal after a point, and possibly a lot of venting and empathy rant from me. Definitely, I am going to be ranting about this. Like I said, been through it, and it's been extremely annoying to me. Now, there are these classic lines that you hear. These are like the industry's favorite hooks. Like, okay, secret formula, sign up and get the secret formula for success. It may give me 7 figures. How I went from 0 to 7 in only 30 days or 90 days. It's only $90. How much is $90? 300 dirhams, يعني? It's like, what is it? Not much. And limited time offer. Act now, or you're going to lose access to this wonderful, amazing program we put in for you. And once it's gone, it's gone. And they play with your, FOB, which is FOB. That's an Incoterm. Okay, FOMO, fear of missing out. FOB is free on board. That's a shipping term. Sorry. So FOMO. They play with your FOMO, the fear of missing out. All right. So, limited time, only $90. Sounds familiar? They sound catchy because they're crafted by psychologists, not mentors. There are people who are there. Their job is to feed these uh, global gurus, these lines that will pull on the strings in your psyche. Okay. So, the math behind this manipulation. You paid $90. So did 999 others other than you. Okay. And 1,000, let's say, let's add that one person. Let's add me, the silly one that fell for it for the fourth or fifth or sixth time. That's $90,000 for a pre-recorded pitch. Then they try to sell you something for $997. Limited offer. You get it only because you are part of this session right now. Anyone outside will have to pay $10,000 for this. That's how they catch you. You've heard it, haven't you? You've absolutely heard it. And the whole session is streamed live for free. You paid the $90, and then you realize, oh, for the people on Instagram live right now, and you're like, oh, there are people on Instagram live right now. And you go and you open your Instagram. I'm like, true, they're streaming free, and you thought you were buying a seat. Turns out you were just part of the furniture. You're just part of the whole setup that makes that video, that makes that material that they will then use, okay, for the social media to get more clients. Right? So if you've ever walked away from one of these sessions feeling duped or foolish, I know I have. I know I definitely have. Don't. This system is designed to emotionally manipulate us. Okay. They speak with hype and so much faked emotion. Like they'll go off like, I was there. I was poor. I had no food to eat. And they'll give you, it's not lies. It's not necessarily that the story they're telling you is lie, but at this very point, that emotion, that pain they're showing you, it is fake. They are drowning in hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. They want your money. So like it's pain to them, like they come to you like it pains them to see you walk away from the deal of a lifetime. Okay. And they have trained themselves, their teams, they train all of them. There's a playbook for this. And and they play with on your hope and pull on your frustration. And that's how it is. It's trained, it's all pre-planned, it's in a book, it's scripted. It's not you. It's the system. Don't feel bad about it. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Okay? So why this doesn't work in the Middle East? In the Middle East, we don't operate on funnels, we operate on trust. It's like you always, if in the Middle East you want to work with someone, you'll always ask for someone for an introduction, because that introduction is the start of a trust. If you go and try to talk to someone blindly, they're usually skeptical, they'll block you off and everything. So then you always look for someone to introduce you, right? Okay, unknowing. So it just comes across that you know them before you talk to them. Now, these cookie cutter scripts that don't speak our language, okay, and that's why it doesn't land. I've tried them; it does not land. I've tried all the scripts, I've tried all the material, I've tried all the strategies. It does not fit in our region. This one size fits all T-shirt that they try to sell you, it's not for the Middle East. So then coaching, what coaching is, and I'm so sad to see coaching being ruined and their reputation going so bad because of these people. Okay. And what real coaching, it isn't loud, it's calm, it's clear, it doesn't bait and switch, it guides you from the inside out, not just pushes you to hustle harder. No, you will feel the value from the first call. You'll feel seen. You'll be heard. You will be heard and understood. That's real coaching. I've signed up with programs where, sign up with me and everything. And I have never directly spoken to the person, to the coach that got me to pay them money. Not once. There are so many layers between me and the coach, the name I signed with. I've never met them. Why? Because until I start making the big bucks, I am nobody to them. I'm just one fish in the sea that they are fishing from, right? So you deserve better. You deserve better than what they give you, than what they're trying to do to you. Okay, so much better than that wholesale strategy that they try to sell you. Okay, and there is just so much potential in there. But if coaching and mentoring was true and customized to you, not, oh, here's the resources, here's the program, go to the closet, see what fits you. If it fits you, it fits you. Does it suits you, fine. I'm giving you access to the whole closet. Figure it out yourself. Versus, come in, let me see what works for you, what looks good on you, what can get you results, what can work for you and get you to your next level. That kind of thing. You deserve that, right? And now that you know better, you won't fall for it, right? You won't fall for that $90. Oh, sign up right now. I know I won't. I'm not paying that again. Okay. So then in Rihla, our commitment to you is we don't walk away after the coaching. We're there. I'm there for you. I support you with written plans, checklists, reading material, WhatsApp, email support. There's a space for you. You can call me, you can send voice notes. Okay, I love voice notes, messages, and you can vent. We grow with you. I grow with you. And we ascend together. That's why the rihla is me and you. That's why I say with Shaima and Sayed, because I walk it with you. And together we will walk to your next level of greatness. Your transformation is a responsibility to me, and I take my responsibilities really seriously. I will not leave you hanging. We're in this together, right? So, hope this video helped you understand a certain few things. I hope you avoid falling into these boogie traps where you pay $90 for limited time, where you think you're paying $1,000 for something that's only available for because you signed up on that video, but then it turns out, wait for it, 3-4 months you'll find that same offer coming out just like that, open on the air for anyone to use, right? I will drop in my contacts in the caption. Subscribe. Okay, if you're done with the fluff and want real growth, I personally respond to all the emails. When you subscribe, check your spam. Usually, new emails, new connections usually just go straight to the spam. And so check there and stay tuned on my socials. And I will hopefully, inshallah, come back to you with other topics that hopefully will be of great help to you. And talk to you soon.